The United States is one of the most powerful and influential countries in the world today. But its journey to becoming a global superpower is long, complex, and filled with important events. Today, we are going to explore the complete history of the United States, from its early beginnings to modern times, early inhabitants before 1500. Long before Europeans arrived, the land that is now the United States was home to Native American tribes. These indigenous people lived in different regions, developed unique cultures, and adapted to their environments. They hunted, farmed, and built communities across North America. European exploration 1 for 9 to 1600s. In 1492, European exploration began when Christopher Columbus reached the Americas. Soon after, countries like Spain, France, and England started exploring and claiming land. The British eventually established colonies along the east coast of North America. The 13 colonies 1607–1775. In 1607, the first permanent English settlement, Jamestown, was founded. Over time, 13 British colonies were established along the Atlantic coast. These colonies grew economically through farming, trade, and industry. However, tensions began to rise between the colonies and Britain due to taxes and lack of representation. The American Revolution 1775–1783. The conflict between the colonies and Britain led to the American Revolution. In 1776, the colonies declared independence by signing the Declaration of Independence. Leaders like George Washington played a major role in leading the colonial army. After years of fighting, the colonies defeated Britain and became an independent nation in 1783. Formation of the United States 1787–1800. After independence, the country needed a strong government. In 1787, the United States Constitution was created. It established the structure of the U.S. government and laws. George Washington became the first president in 1789. Expansion and growth 1800s. During the 1800s, the United States expanded westward. In 1803, the country made the Louisiana Purchase, doubling its size. Americans moved west in search of land and opportunities. However, this expansion also led to conflicts with Native Americans. The Civil War 1861–1865. One of the most important events in U.S. history is the American Civil War. The war was mainly about slavery and states' rights. The Northern States Union fought against the Southern States Confederacy. President Abraham Lincoln led the country during this time. The Union won the war, and slavery was abolished. Industrial growth late 1800s. After the Civil War, the United States entered a period of rapid industrial growth. Railroads, factories, and new technologies transformed the economy. Millions of immigrants came to America for better opportunities. Cities grew, and the country became an industrial power. World War I 1914–1918. The United States joined World War I in 1917. American troops helped the Allies win the war. This marked the beginning of the U.S. becoming more involved in global affairs. The Great Depression 1929. In 1929, the U.S. faced a major economic crisis called the Great Depression. Millions of people lost their jobs and homes. President Franklin D. Roosevelt introduced programs to help the economy recover. World War II 1939–1945. The United States played a major role in World War II. After the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, the U.S. joined the war. American forces helped defeat Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. After the war, the U.S. emerged as a global superpower. The Cold War 1947–1991. After World War II, tensions grew between the United States and the Soviet Union. This period is known as the Cold War. It was not a direct war but involved political, military, and technological competition. Events like the space race and nuclear arms buildup defined this era. Civil Rights Movement 1950s-1960s. During this time, African Americans fought for equal rights. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. led peaceful protests. This movement helped end racial segregation and improved civil rights laws. Modern United States 2000 to present. In modern times, the United States continues to be a global leader in technology, economy, and military power. Events like the September 11th attacks in 2001 changed national security policies. Today, the U.S. plays a major role in global politics, innovation, and culture. Conclusion: the history of the United States is a story of struggle, growth, and transformation. From colonies to independence, from civil war to global power, the journey of the United States reflects determination and change. Understanding this history helps us better understand the modern world.